Close friends reveal the truth behind Soo Hyun and Kim Ji-won's real bond. What truly lies behind the dazzling smiles and on-screen chemistry of these two beloved stars? Are they simply colleagues? Or is there a deeper connection that only their closest friends dare to whisper about? The answers may surprise you. Join Red Carpet Revealed as we dive into the mystery and uncover the truth, starting right now. What truly lies beneath the glittering smiles and picture-perfect chemistry of Soo Hyun and Kim Ji-won? Are they simply colleagues brought together by the demands of a drama script? Or is there a hidden story that only their closest friends dare to whisper about? These questions have ignited waves of speculation ever since the two dazzling stars stood side by side on the screen in Queen of Tears, a drama that captured hearts not only in South Korea but across the entire world. Their magnetic presence together was undeniable. But the mystery was only deepened by the way they carried themselves off camera. In a world where gossip spreads at lightning speed, could two stars of such magnitude keep their private bond so tightly under wraps? The answer lies somewhere in the quiet corners, in the subtle gestures, and in the voices of friends who have seen more than the public ever will. Soo Hyun has long been regarded as one of the most bankable actors in Asia. His career trajectory is a fairy tale in itself. From his breakout role in Dream High to his global superstardom cemented by My Love from the Star and It's Okay to Not Be Okay. With every project, he has proven not only his acting range but also his ability to embody characters so convincingly that audiences fall under his spell. Off-screen, however, he's known for his enigmatic aura, reserved in interviews, rarely caught in scandals, and meticulous about his image. He represents a kind of old-school star who values artistry and privacy over fleeting publicity. His reputation as a perfectionist has also contributed to the air of mystery around his personal life. Fans know he works tirelessly, but they know almost nothing about the man once the cameras stop rolling. Kim Ji-won, on the other hand, carries a different but equally compelling energy. From her early roles in The Heirs and Descendants of the Sun to her critically acclaimed performance in My Liberation Notes, she has steadily built a reputation as a versatile actress who can disappear into any role. Where Soo Hyun is disciplined and carefully controlled, often comes across as approachable, warm, and effortlessly natural. Yet, she too guards her personal life with careful precision, revealing little more than what is necessary. Her fans adore her for her down-to-earth charm, but even they admit she is something of an enigma when it comes to matters of the heart. Together, these two stars form a pairing that seems both improbable and inevitable. A collision of mystery and warmth that has fascinated audiences worldwide. It was the partnership in Queen of Tears that turned fascination into frenzy. The drama, already laden with expectation due to its star-studded cast and high production values, skyrocketed into cultural phenomenon territory largely because of the irresistible dynamic between its leads. The way Soo Hyun's intense gaze softened whenever it landed on Ji-won, the subtle tenderness in Ji-won's smile when she played opposite him, these were details that seemed to transcend mere acting. Fans began compiling clips, slowing down frames, analyzing every glance, every hand touch, every unscripted laugh. Were these simply the marks of seasoned actors bringing depth to their roles? Or were they glimpses of something real? Behind the scenes, whispers began to circulate. Staff members reportedly noticed that Soo Hyun and Ji-won often lingered around each other even when the cameras weren't rolling. They shared private jokes, exchanged knowing looks, and displayed a level of comfort that felt deeper than professional courtesy. While both remained professional, their body language spoke volumes to those who paid attention. Friends close to the pair hinted at a bond forged not just by work but by genuine admiration and affection. They respect each other deeply. One insider murmured. But it goes beyond respect. There's a warmth there that you can't fake. Such words only fueled the fire of speculation, sending fans and media alike into overdrive. What makes this story so compelling is not the possibility of romance alone, but the way the two stars navigate their connection in silence. Neither Soo Hyun nor Kim Ji-won has ever publicly addressed the rumors head-on. They deflect questions gracefully, laugh off insinuations, and let the mystery hang in the air. And it is precisely this silence that magnifies the intrigue. In a culture where celebrity relationships are often exposed, dissected, and sensationalized, their refusal to clarify has turned the bond into something mythic. The absence of confirmation has become its own confirmation in the eyes of the public. A blank canvas upon which everyone projects their own fantasies. His friends, however, have shed just enough light to keep the truth tantalizingly within reach. According to one longtime confidant of Kim Soo Hyun, he often speaks of Ji-won with an admiration that seems to go beyond the typical praise a co-star might receive. Says she has this calming presence. The friend shared. He feels the pressure of the industry. She reminds him to breathe, to smile. She makes him less rigid, more human. Similarly, a colleague of Kim Ji-won described how she talks about Soo Hyun. She says he's one of the few people who understands her silences. She doesn't have to explain herself, he just gets it. Revelations are subtle, almost mundane in their phrasing. But together they form a portrait of two people whose connection is built on something rare, understanding. Fans, of course, have taken these whispers and woven them into full-blown narratives. Social media platforms buzz with hashtags like Soo Hyun Ji-won and Queen of Real Love, while fan-made videos compile supposed evidence of their closeness. In one viral clip, the two are seen laughing uncontrollably during a blooper into each other with an ease that speaks of familiarity. In another, Soo Hyun is caught on camera adjusting Ji-won's microphone with a tenderness that fans insist no actor could fake. Whether these are truly signs of something deeper or merely moments of professional camaraderie, they have fueled an obsession that shows no sign of slowing down. The reactions are not uniform, however. While many fans cheer for the possibility of a romance, others remain skeptical, suggesting that the narrative of a secret bond is little more than clever PR designed to boost drama ratings. It's marketing genius. Commentator wrote, "Keep everyone guessing. Keep everyone watching." Indeed, the entertainment industry has a long history of leveraging rumors to sustain interest. Yet, even the skeptics admit that there is something unusually compelling about this pairing. Something that feels too natural to be entirely fabricated. It's all an act, another fan mused. And they deserve Oscars. As speculation continues, one truth becomes clear, whether romantic or platonic. The bond between Kim Soo Hyun and Kim Ji-won is real in its authenticity. They bring out facets of each other that might otherwise remain hidden. For Soo Hyun, Ji-won's presence seems to soften the edges of his perfectionism. For Ji-won, Soo Hyun's discipline provides a stabilizing force. Together, they form a balance that is both intriguing and inspiring. It is little wonder, then, that their closest friends describe their connection not in grand declarations but in small, meaningful details, the shared glances, the quiet support, the unspoken understanding. None of this story leaves us with an abundance of questions and only fragments of answers. Are they simply two professionals with extraordinary chemistry? Is there a deeper story unfolding behind closed doors? Their friends hint at something genuine, yet the stars themselves remain silent, allowing the mystery to grow. As the world watches and speculates, one thing is certain, the bond between Kim Soo Hyun and Kim Ji-won is undeniable. And in the next chapter, as more voices from their inner circle step forward, we move closer to unmasking the truth that has captivated millions. As the silence surrounding Kim Soo Hyun and Kim Ji-won's relationship continued to stir waves of speculation, stories from those closest to the pair began to seep into the conversation. Unlike the loud and sensationalized rumors that dominate the headlines, these revelations came in whispers. Fragments of truth pieced together by people who had witnessed their bond firsthand. And while none of these close friends explicitly labeled their connection as romantic, their words painted a picture of something undeniably genuine, something that transcended the borders of mere professional camaraderie. One longtime friend of Kim Ji-won described her transformation during the filming of Queen of Tears. "She was always dedicated," friend recalled. "But with Soo Hyun, it was different. He pushed her in ways no one else could. Not because he demanded it. Because she wanted to rise to his level. They inspired each other every day. And you could see it in her eyes. She was not just acting alongside him, she was living those moments." Similarly, a friend of Kim Soo Hyun spoke of how Ji-won became a rare source of calm in his life. "Soo Hyun has always been intense to perfection. But Ji-won, she makes him laugh at himself. Lightens him in a way no one else has managed. You can tell she gives him a sense of balance." Dynamic, as described by these confidants, is one of balance and contrast. Kim Soo Hyun, with his relentless discipline and reputation for seriousness, often shoulders the weight of expectations that come with being one of Asia's highest-paid actors. Kim Ji-won, in contrast, embodies warmth and authenticity. presence that allows him to exhale. It is this interplay, the rigid softened by warmth, the casual steadied by discipline, that friends insist defines their connection. They're like two puzzle pieces. An insider commented. On their own, they're complete, but together, form something stronger. Yet the question persists, if their bond is so profound, or remain silent. The answer, according to those who know them, lies in both experience and choice. Both stars have spent years navigating an industry that often treats personal lives as commodities. They have seen how relationships, once exposed, become battlegrounds for gossip, speculation, even malicious scrutiny. For actors whose careers rest heavily on public perception, the cost of exposure can be devastating. Hiding because they're ashamed. A friend clarified. They're protecting something they value too much to let the world distort. Chosen privacy, and in doing so, they've chosen peace. This deliberate silence has only magnified the frenzy among fans and the media. Every red carpet appearance, every interview, accidental glance becomes fodder for speculation. Soo Hyun was spotted attending an event with a noticeably lighter demeanor. Some attributed it to Ji-won's influence. Ji-won mentioned in an interview that she finds comfort in people who understand without words. The internet erupted with theories that she was subtly referencing Soo Hyun. In this way, even their most mundane comments are imbued with hidden meaning by an audience desperate for confirmation. The ripple effects of their rumored bond extend far beyond fan discussions. Advertisers, ever attuned to public sentiment, have taken notice of their powerful pairing. Brands seek to capitalize on their undeniable chemistry, pitching them as the perfect duo for campaigns ranging from fashion to luxury goods. Production companies, too, eager to replicate the magic of Queen of Tears, exploring opportunities to reunite the pair in future projects. Industry analysts note that their combined star power has not only elevated ratings but also created a new benchmark for what a drama couple can achieve. It's not just about acting. One producer explained. It's about believability. Audiences believe in them, and that belief is gold. Not everyone views the frenzy with admiration. Critics argue that the speculation has overshadowed their individual achievements, reducing two accomplished actors to little more than characters in a fan-written romance. They've both worked incredibly hard to build their careers. Commentator noted, it would be a disservice to limit them to the roles of potential lovers. Their bond may be real, but their talent deserves equal recognition. Yet even these critiques acknowledge that the intrigue surrounding their relationship has become inseparable from their public narrative. A story that continues to unfold regardless of whether they ever confirm or deny it. For their closest friends, however, rules are irrelevant. Whether their bond is romantic, platonic, or something in between. Theirs is the authenticity that underpins it. You can't fake that kind of connection. One friend insisted. Call it friendship, call it love. Call it whatever you want, it doesn't change the fact that it's real. And it makes them both better people and as professionals. This perspective reframes the discussion, shifting the focus from the public's demand for answers to the deeper truth of human connection. It suggests that the beauty of their bond lies not on defining it, but in witnessing its impact. As time passes, the fascination shows no sign of waning. Fans continue to scour interviews for clues, dissect gestures for hidden meaning, to celebrate every moment the two stars share on or off screen. Their bond has transcended the boundaries of entertainment, becoming a cultural touchstone, a story of connection in a world starved for authenticity. In their silence, they have spoken louder than words, telling us that sometimes the most powerful relationships are the ones that resist definition. The truth behind Soo Hyun and Kim Ji-won's real bond may never be fully known. And perhaps that is precisely the point. Society where everything is exposed, dissected, and consumed. Their choice to keep something sacred is itself a radical act. They invite us not to demand answers, but to appreciate the rare beauty of connection that needs no explanation. As one friend eloquently put it, some bonds are too deep for words. They don't need labels, they just exist. And they're undeniable. In the end, the story of Soo Hyun and Kim Ji-won is not about confirming or denying romance. It's about two people who, in their own quiet way, have shown the world that real bonds, whether forged in friendship, respect, or love, are unshakable. Friends may have revealed glimpses, but the whole truth belongs only to them. And perhaps that is the greatest revelation of all, that the most genuine connections are the ones that remain a little mysterious. From the noise. Cherished in silence. In the end, the story of Kim Soo Hyun and Kim Ji Won's connection reminds us that not every bond needs a spotlight to shine. Sometimes, the most powerful relationships are those that remain partially hidden. Protected from noise and speculation. Whether rooted in friendship, respect, or something deeper, their closeness has already touched millions who continue to wonder and dream. Thank you for joining Red Carpet Revealed on this journey behind the curtain of stardom. Support makes it possible for us to keep bringing you stories that dig deeper than the headlines. If you enjoyed this feature, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share to stay updated on our next exclusive. And we'd love to hear from you. What do you think about Kim Soo Hyun and Kim Ji Won's bond? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Let's keep the conversation alive together.